Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back in the NeuTecha secret labs where we're creating all the good stuff. Well, some of the good stuff. Other good stuff gets created in the other parts of the game too. We move around. But as we do start this one up, I would like to thank you for joining me and welcome you all at the same time. And as always, I do hope you are having a good one. Are you having a good one? If so, let me know in the comments. If not, hopefully we can help, because we're going to bring you some TerraTechianness goodness, and we're going to build up. I'm thinking since we got a fire station and a truck, and we got a fireman in our case right now, we're going to build up an ambulance. Now, like I said in the last one, I was thinking of a police station, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to leave that. We'll leave that for later, even if we do it. Just because I'd rather have it where we police ourselves, because we really don't need it. We're all going to get along. We're going to have a good time. But bad things happen naturally, so you might have a boo-boo in your home. Maybe you need an ambulance. Maybe lightning strikes causes a fire. We're going to cover our bases. So what I'm thinking here is, last time I started with the station. This time I'm starting with the vehicle. Just because I'm not exactly sure how I want the ambulance to turn out. I was thinking of doing it a lot like a real ambulance. But I also want it to be way more maneuverable than the fire truck. Which may make it a little different shape. So I figured I'd better do the vehicle first. And for this one, I don't know if I'm going to build an actual character for the truck, or if I'm going to build it right in. So I kind of like the idea of having an automated, or a self-driving ambulance, so the driver may just be built right in. And as you can see, I'm going to use some monster truck wheels again, because I really do like them. They're very mobile. Well, of course, they're wheels, but they're agile, they're good turning, they're even good with speed. Like, they allow you to go fairly fast, so I'm going to go with them. And I think they suit this build just as good as they suited the fire truck. Holy wow, look at me go, look at me go, just laying blocks down like a crazy man. That's why if you ever see me on the TerraTech forums, I have a little title under there that says Crazed Builder. I tend to kind of build some crazy stuff, I think. But you know, if you have some crazy, or as I also consider crazy builds, cool and original, you may just want to consider getting in on the 30 showcase. You know, where your cool and original or crazy builds could have a video of their very own. Now, I know just a lot of people do their own videos, which is cool, but if you'd like to share them, you'd like to inspire others, you'd like to have a video of your own, and maybe you just don't have the time to do it, more than welcome to post them to the thread that the Saturday Showcase auditions link will take you to, and from there I'll make the best dang video out of them I can, and we will be on our way to having a good one. Now, I was really hoping to hide all that yellow, but that's just not looking like it's going to happen too easy. But yeah, if you just went down and looked for that link in the description for the auditions, the showcase auditions, you might also notice there's another link down in there for the NeuTecha project, which this is being built for. And once again, you are more than welcome to join in on that. It's a community-built, or a community-based project, with hopes of a lot of cool community builds going on. Now, you can build a citizen, which you need to if you want to take part. And I really hope you give them a home, because we don't want anybody to be homeless. That would suck. And for them, there are a few highly recommended requirements. They're not set in stone per se, but they kind of almost should be, because the closer you follow the requirements I set out, the more your citizen will be able to do in NeuTecha. So to find them out, all you have to do is go to the first post of that thread that the NeuTecha project link takes you to. Read through and watch the video in it, and it'll give you a lot of good information you may want to consider on your builds. And there's stuff for the house too, not just your citizen. So from there, you can be part of this, and I'm really hoping it does do as good as it is so far, or it continues to do as good as it has so far, because we got a whole bunch of citizens. Well, not a whole bunch. I'd say we have, I think we're at 12 or 13 different citizens, but now some of our citizens have also built characters. Now, by the difference between is a citizen will have your game name on it. So whatever you're going to see on in game, that's what your name would be for that citizen. And then when you build a character, you can name it whatever you like. So that's just a way to keep the people that are participating known, and they get the credit for what they've done and what they've built. Because I'm not trying to take credit for anybody else's builds. I never have and never will, and that's just the way it be. So as you can see, our ambulance is rounding out pretty nice. I do like the looks of this one. I think it turned out pretty good. And now that I have this pretty much done, I got a real good idea on what I'm going to do for, I don't know if I'm going to call it a hospital or a clinic. I might call it a hospital. It's going to be a small hospital. It'll be like a super doctor office. Just because it'll have more than one room for patients, and it will be very quick. You'll be hopefully in and out. Nah, I'm not liking the blue. Maybe we'll just make them some shelves in there. I think that'll look good. Because, you know, most ambulances, they do have shelves or cupboards. There they hold all their supplies in. Now, we're not going to make it look super realistic. Ah, what? That red thing again. Or it won't let me place blocks. So we reloaded, restarted, got her done. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, well, he gets up there alright. Now, we don't have an attendant back there with our patient, but I think they'll be alright on the ride. Take him for a little rip around. He's holding on good. Oh, he was. Oh, I didn't put the ball on top. That's why he fell out. Let's just try that again. Won't forget that this time. Woohoo! Oh, he's hanging in there good now. Whoa, let's not do any turrets. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, handles the bumps, handles that quite nicely. Cool. Okay, big test. Whee! Oh, almost made it. Oh, he was hanging in there even on the... Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting to be stuck up there. So, yeah, all in all, that works out pretty nice. Let's see what it does here. Oh, backflip, yes! Yes! See if we can do this. Oh, we hooked on something. So if that loop was a little wider, we might be able to make it up there. But like I was saying in the last one, I'm kind of thinking of having this as more of an automated... or maybe it was earlier in this one, I don't know, I forgot now. But I wanted more of like an automated driver. So I'm going to build this one right in. And if anyone would like to build an ambulance attendant, I guess there won't be room in the back, will there? No. So yeah, maybe, well, I guess we're kind of stuck on that one. We're going to leave the ambulance alone. But if you got a whole new ambulance you'd like to build with an attendant to go with it, that's more than welcome too. But like I've been saying, if you want to put builds in for the NeuTecha project, your first build should be a citizen, because they're always going to take priority over any non-citizen submissions. I'm probably going to make it more of a requirement that you're a citizen if you want to build for NeuTecha, just because that seems more right. So we're going to get into our hospital build here. We'll get our wood floors laid down. And as always, hardwood floors, they do take a little bit of time to get fabbed up. So we'll have that all put in. Get our dividing wall, because we really don't want to have any exhaust from our ambulance coming into our patient's area. That could be bad. Don't want no one getting all dizzy and choked up because of exhaust. So we'll get that divided up nice. Now I know it's not a very big hospital, but like I was saying, it's going to be very efficient. We're going to have a doctor on call at all times. And we're going to make it with, well, I'm hoping 2 rooms. 2 viewing rooms or examination rooms. And I think that'll be quite sufficient. Because I really don't plan on our citizens having that many health issues. If everything goes good, which that's the goal, everyone will be healthy, and our poor doctor will have nothing to do all day. Now that would be an ideal world, I believe. Bored doctors can't be a bad thing. That means everyone's doing good. Yeah, I kind of like the red and the white mix. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian. Not just that, it does look kind of cool. Now if I throw a little green in there, it's going to look like a Christmas hospital. We're not going to do much of that, though. Go like there, like that. Yeah, get them boxed out. Yep. No, liking it. Oh, didn't like that, though. Has to be in the right spot. Haha. Cool. Now we got all our windows. Make it easy to look in. Now we'll just put our cross on the front. That'll really signify that this is a health-given location. Yeah, we'll go down a little lower. I don't want to have it right in the way of where I'm trying to leave for my words or my letters. It's looking a little small, but let's see what it does. Maybe it'll look alright. E. Sometimes it takes a little bit to figure out how to make letters. Especially when I usually try to do a little different design each time, or I try to mix it up a little bit, or as much as I possibly can anyway, because I don't really like doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's one of the big draws that I have for this game, is because I am allowed and am able to change things with, oh man, there's got to be at least 3 ways that I like to use to make letters. Like there's ones with these, they're bumpers, or I think they call them bumpers. And then there's the brackets from Venture. And then there's just using resources on conveyors. That's another really cool way of making letters. It takes a lot more room though. And then there's like just a straight block. So really that's 4. But yeah, I am going to move that up a little bit. It's a little close to my 911. Well, as you can see, we have EMS. So we have our emergency medical services. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory as to what this facility is for. If anyone doesn't know, all they got to do is look for the Red Cross. That's a pretty universal symbol, I believe, for health, a healthcare giver. So there's our station, our hospital, and our ambulance. Fits in there quite nicely. Right on. I think the black trim really does it justice. Get ourselves a railing built here, though. We don't want no one slipping and falling at the hospital. Jeez. Wouldn't that suck? You get hurt at the hospital? You're already going there because you got a cold or something, then you fall and get hurt? Crap, that would be a bad day. And that's not what we're trying to do here. There, that looks like a pretty presentable entrance. So now, we need a doctor. I don't know what I'm going to call him yet, but we do need a doctor. Maybe we'll call him Dr. Dan. I forget where I heard that, but I'm thinking it's from a movie that I'm thinking that of from. But I do like it name. It's kind of catchy. Alright, that should help him keep balance. He looks speedy already. Look at him go. Holy. He is a quick one. Get a little flight ability on him. Yeah, that gets us going forward just a little bit, so that's alright. See if we can just change that. So if I can, I'd like him to go, yeah, maybe. I'd like him to have a little bit more of a balanced feel to him. So when he flies, he wants to go more straight up. But then also, it might be nice where he does have a little forward momentum. Because if I hit the shift button and he takes flight and then he goes forward just a hair, well, that makes a really nice tech for jumping up onto stuff. But if he goes forward too much, oh, like that's getting to be too much there. The weight thing's kind of getting. So put some batteries on him. Because he is supposed to be a caregiver, so I figures he should be at least able to charge up someone's batteries so their bubbles can come on. Now, citizens aren't really meant to have bubbles, so I'm probably going to have him with his own healing bubble. So he can just walk over and, get close enough and he's like, "Ah, you're healing. Cool. I've helped you. That's awesome." Okay, I'm kind of liking that. He's got a few little spots I'm not really too keen on. Maybe there. Oh, that's starting to work nice. Right on. You just flutter the shift button and he'll kind of go backwards for you if you get the timing just down right. Wow, he's got some big hands. No, that doctor would scare me. I ain't want him. We'll just stick with the little claw hands. And as you see, he turns really fast. He's an agile doctor. There ain't no messing around. He's zipping around that place like crazy helping people. Something like that, maybe? And yeah, he's got the pumpkin head. It would be nice if we had more heads that we could choose from. At least stuff with blocks with faces. Not bad, not bad. Give him a solar gen so he can power himself back up. Because all citizens and characters really should be able to anchor. Or they have to have the anchor and that, or the ring. Or no, and the ring. So they can be locked in place on ground, or they can be locked in place on the tech. Yeah, that looks funny. He runs that fast. He goes pretty good though, like he's maneuverable. I'm liking him. There, that looks more like a doctor light, I think. Thinking of like the old school doctors where they had the light on their head. Or the big mirror thingy. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. We're going to call him... Yeah, I think Dr. Dan's pretty good. Let's stick with that. Let's get our hospital out. Because we're not quite done in there. We just kind of got things divided as far as our examination rooms. Or examining rooms. Man, he's having a hard time getting in there, though. That's alright, though, because once he gets in there, he's on call 24/7. He shouldn't really need to go too far. Oh, you got a rail right between the treads. He might need a doctor. But we do need him a desk. Some kind of a spot we could say that's kind of his office. But you know, while we're building this up, maybe I should mention a few things that I kind of forgot to near the start. You know, stuff like this NeuTecha project. If you're interested in joining in on it, there is a link in the description where you can join in, follow it on through. It's called the NeuTecha project, the link, and follow it on through the thread that it takes you to on the TerraTech official forums. Read through and watch the video in the very first post, as it has very good information on things to consider for your citizen, for your homes, for your citizens and characters, and in general just some good stuff to consider. And other than that, there is a sort of showcase where if you want a video made for some of your very cool and original techs, it's more than possible. All I have to do is audition them through the Saturday Showcase auditions link, and from there I'll make the best dang video out of them I can. As you can see, we're going to have 2 beds. I told you there's only going to be a few rooms, but this is going to be an efficient hospital. And while you're down there, you may notice that there's a PayPal.me link. Now what that one's for is if you'd like to help the little channel out with a small donation, that'd be very, very welcome. Most of all, it would be super appreciated. It will help this channel grow and thrive and survive, since YouTube screwed us all small timers over and took away our little bit of monetization we were able to get. And we'll just throw all that right back into the channel. First plan is to upgrade the over a decade old computer I got so we can make things happen even better, faster, nicer. And from there, we'll just, who knows where it could take us, depending on the outcome. But like I said, it's all going to go back into this channel. Or a large, large chunk of it. And also, there's also multiplayer for those who enjoy that. There's not a link down there, but what I do is I host games just about every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you'd like to get in on some rounds and we can try and blow each other up, well, you're more than welcome. All you gotta do is start up your game, join in, look for Reaper X1 in the lobby, and we'll be playing. So I'm gonna take that off just because I wanted to even out a little nicer. So I'm gonna take the red look out of here. We're just going to have that on the outside for this part. I think it'll look nicer. There. So I think that's a fairly equipped hospital right there. As far as TerraTech can go. Now I know we could, we could doctor in some stuff with editing or whatnot, but I don't want to have to do that every time. We're just going to make this reasonable. Get these windows all covered in the way we like them. Now, me personally, I think that looks a lot better than having the red poke through the armor part. And it looks really good on the outside with the red and the white. Oh, come on. Keep getting stuck on the door. He's got wide arms. He could almost help both patients at the same time if there was 2 in there. We'll get that all saved up so we don't have no boo-boos. So now we have our full EMS station with the ambulance and doctor. Man, you can't go wrong with that, eh? We made a few mods to the ambulance. We got some back rails just to keep them safe. The passengers in. We put a few treads underneath just in case it wants to bang the butt end of it. But we don't want that. We don't want to beat up the ramp and our patients can't get in or maybe fall out. We had that happen in testing. We don't want that happen if there's an actual true emergency. Oh no, that was because we forgot to put the ball on it. But I guess maybe that would have helped even if we hadn't forgot the ball. Well, let's just see how it works. Oh. So I know it's not quite accurate. We don't have ambulance attendants coming out, putting them in on a stretcher or helping them step in, but we're all pretty tough here at NeuTecha. We traveled across space and all that. We made it to a brand new planet. We ain't gonna let a little damage keep us from being able to get the real help we need. We can jump a little bit at least. Or we can use the build beam to get in. So I think we're pretty good that way. So the idea is like a real hospital. Ambulance pulls up at the front door, or the emergency door, which is our front door. It gets unloaded. And like I said, we're a tough bunch here at NeuTecha. So we can get ourselves in the door. Oh, it's sometimes hard though, depending on the injuries, but we can make it. And then we got Dr. Dan here just waiting to help us. Oh, Doctor, help me. Help me, please. I stubbed my toe. It frickin' hurts, man. I think I broke the nail. I think it come right off. It's frickin' bad. Okay, room 1. All right. I'll go wait for you. Oh, take a load off. You just gotta imagine he's sitting on the bed. Why, hello there, youngster. I'm Dr. Dan. How is ya? Oh, you got a stubbed toe. That's a wicked looking toenail you got there. We're gonna have to really do something about that. You whacked it a good one. What'd you hit it on? You say you stubbed it on a couch. Yes, happens a lot. See it more than you'd expect. Jesus, those couch legs are just vicious. And then we got our automated, or our self-driving. Oh, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to move that block off of the top of there. And we'll put it right back in position then. Yeah. Fits right in there. Anchor that down. Nice. I'm liking that. And you know, if you happen to like what you're seeing, or saw, or going to see, or you just know you'd like to hear more from this channel, throw some likes down there. Comments too, they're always appreciated. That's an awesome way to bring your awesome to any channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Ding that bell so you're notified when I have something new you may just enjoy. And hey, why not wander the rest of the channel and tell a friend, bring a friend, so we can all have a good one. So until then next time, just keep being the awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.